Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? My name is Dalton. As you know, this is my YouTube channel, and I need to address some issues that some people have been talking to me about, worrying about. Okay, and that is the government shutdown. Now, the government has until I think midnight tomorrow night to come up with a deal to keep the government open, or else there's going to be a government shutdown. There have been government shutdowns in the past, okay? But I'm not a tarot card reader or psychic or anything like that. I'm just letting y'all know from the facts. I'm 57. I'm old enough to know things that happened in the past. And majority of times, if it's a election, if there's an election coming up within 3 months of a government shutdown, there's usually not going to be a government shutdown for one main reason. It looks bad on the Democrats. It looks bad on the Republicans. I don't care if you're independent. It looks bad on everybody. And now, hopefully in the future, we're going to have at least 3 different parties instead of just the 2 that we can vote on. But that's another story. Now, so if there is a government shutdown, it is not going to last long. But I really, honestly do not think there's going to be a government shutdown, because there's 2 things that they usually do. Even though the Democrats are in power and they could prevent that, even if something stops them from preventing that, they can work, which they should do anyway, with the Republicans. Okay? Because the fact is, a government shutdown when in time of elections, and elections is in November, it's not that far away. Okay? It is bad. That's really, really bad news for the Democrats and the Republicans. Okay, it does not look good on either side for them to have a government shutdown just like less than 2 months away from a election, whether it's you voting in your representatives or you're voting in a president, like the primaries. It is not good in any way, shape, or form to have a government shutdown. So I really do believe they're going to come together and make a deal. Okay? Even if the Democrats don't want, because of how they screwed over Joe Manchin, even if the Democrats can't come up with it, they can work with the Republicans to get something done. Even if I think it's something called a gap stop, a stop gap, or something like that. That's a really small one they can do. Or they can do a full CR, okay, continuing resolution, okay. They could do it. But here's one thing that I wanted to tell you about. That sometimes, I'm not saying it's going to happen. So let me be on record. I am not saying that this is going to happen. I don't care what other people are saying. Sometimes, when you have a CR, continuing resolution, or something similar to that, they can write in little things to give American people a bonus, because it looks good on both sides for them to do it. It would not be the first time that they wrote in a stimulus check, a small stimulus check, or they heighten the amount of EBT, SNAP, food stamps for Americans to be able, that American get, as well as lower the requirements. It would not be the first time. So they don't just cover the government being paid to stay and offices being paid to stay open when it's a CR, continuing resolution, or something like that. A lot of times they do throw in little bills, little nuggets here and there, and some of them really do benefit the American public. So that's something you can look forward to. But in my opinion, I'm gonna say this: I do not see them shutting down the government. Okay, and another reason. Think about it this way. Okay, another reason. Putin actually stated that he's not against using nuclear weapons. Okay, think about that. Think about a U.S. government after Putin said something like that and saying that he is ready to attack his enemies. And usually, don't think that means nuclear war. Mainly, what that means is you can expect more your technical software and devices to be messing up because there'll be ongoing hacks, from Russia, China, whoever Russia's allies may be. There'll be hacks done towards like the U.S., okay, Canada. You get what I'm saying? So, hacking the systems, messing stuff up, messing up software that Americans use for this or that, things such as that. Okay, but could you imagine? I mean, think about it. He actually threatened to use. Putin actually threatened to use nuclear power, and he ramped up their version of the draft. Young people, if you all do not know what the draft is, the draft means that whether you like it or not, you have to go and fight in a war. Okay, and what people do is they usually run to Cuba or they run to Canada so that they won't be put in prison, not jail, prison. Okay, Big Bubba prison. You know what I'm saying? For not obeying the draft. That's what you see is going on in Russia. Okay, but when you got all that going on, and the government decides to shut down because they can't get along, ignoring the welfare of the American people. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that does not look good on for any party. I don't care who you vote for, who you agree with, or who you disagree with. That just don't look good. Okay, Republicans, Democrats, Libertarians, Independent. I don't care who you are, new party, whatever. It don't look good on any of to do that in a time where there is voiced retaliation towards your country against people against you and people you have allied against, and you want to shut down the government? No, not good. So but that's my opinion. Okay, but I would not be surprised if they throw in some really cool little nuggets here and there in this continuing resolution. Now, we'll be surprised if the government does shut down. Okay, and all this is going to happen by midnight tomorrow night. So keep your eyes glued to the news, because they're going to be talking about it all over the place. All right. And I just wanted to address that issue because some people have some subscribers and other people have come to me, asking me about it, asking me my opinion on it. And I really don't think there's going to be a government shutdown. I think that you're going to hear a lot of yays and nays about a lot of stuff, because this is a time in which the parties get to voice their opinions on things, and the Republicans has been kind of little, kind of shown by the Democrats being in power. So this will be at a time that they can voice certain things, okay, and bring it to American public's attention if you didn't know it, which would be really in their behalf. Now, that's about it. I don't want to rattle on too much, but that's about it. I hope y'all have a good one. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Okay, you're only one day away from Friday here in the U.S., so hang in there. Be careful out there, and have a great weekend. And I guess, as one of my subscribers says all the times, I'll see you on the next video. Peace out, my people.